internet's worried about the little baby, Chrisean Jr. I mean, you said that. I know at one point you said she was a bad mom. Do you feel that way still?
You feel me? I said what I said. I can't take back what I said. But you feel me? This is daddy need to go get little piggy into the market. This little piggy, well, you guys know where that one been. I think I should just walk away or walk up out of this one. Cause that one tore me up. 50s. Expect me to be with a bitch that won't get a cover up. Dead homies, y'all want to blame me? She the problem. If it covers shit up, then I'm gone. Dead homies. I ain't staying. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at another.
I said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. The look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong. Man, bitch, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. Why the fuck you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, trying to, like, get, like, let the little kid get hurt on the accident. Like, she's sick, Mom. And all this because like, you feel me? I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, bitch. I left you because you're horrible.
I said, Nick can't do nothing.
He don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all. She be capping for y'all. He don't walk. Well, he can walk if she take him to proper therapy. He gonna do the right stuff. And everybody that's sitting around just want to be in the limelight and get some views and watch that shit. Y'all all f***ed up people. Like, y'all sick as hell. Like, you feel me? At least I was trying. I'm trying to stand little bro up. You feel me? I'm stretching him out. I'm getting him right. You feel me? Make sure he got the fresh little clothes on. Try to get him right. Everybody else watching that shit, y'all sick as f*** too. Y'all need to go to jail with them shit homies. Y'all all need.
So he don't eat nothing but milk. I swear to
God. No, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him because that she retarded, y'all. The bitch is slow. I done told the you gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like it. Bitch, you slow bitch, dead homies. You gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like, no, bitch, you really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga. But now, that need to go to jail. Dead homies.
I guess that's what they meant by having a horrible 2025, because that information, whoever tagged me in that live, I know y'all think y'all doing like a good thing, and I appreciate it, but I was really out here. I'm literally just out here just praying after court and, you know, worrying about my own son. I'm out here. Look where I'm at. I'm literally just out here parked in my car. I'm literally on my way home, and I'm out here and just parked in my car, just trying to just take in everything that's happening, that's about to happen. And to hear that man talk about, I know she said he wasn't my blood, but any child, we just gonna say here, anybody, that what he just said, y'all don't, at this point, it don't matter who was wrong or right. It matter about just your prayers at this point. I don't know why. If that's allegedly, I don't know why somebody would treat any child like that. And I'm just gonna say, if it is ours, it's gonna get better. This is not going to continue. And if it's not, I'm going to continue to keep him in my prayers. I don't know what people go through or what y'all going through, but I want y'all to know that it gets better. I know being a single mom sucks, and it gets really fucking hard. It does. Mentally, physically, you're drained all the time. But you know what? If you keep your head up and keep praying, God will bless you.
The internet is spiraling over shocking new claims about Chrisean Rock's parenting. And this time, it's not just rumors. Her ex, Bino, has come forward with explosive accusations that have fans questioning everything they thought they knew about the reality star and her baby, Chrisean Jr., from disturbing claims about neglect to emotional reactions from Blueface himself. This situation has turned into one of the messiest internet scandals of the year, and everyone's got something to say. The internet is spiraling after shocking new allegations about Chrisean Rock's parenting hit social media, and the details are almost too disturbing to believe. Fans are outraged, critics are demanding answers, and even people who once defended her are now saying, enough is enough. It all started when her ex, Bino, jumped online and dropped what he called the real truth about Chrisean and baby Chrisean Jr., and what he claimed sent the entire internet into a frenzy. Within hours, clips were being reposted everywhere: Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, with viewers calling it heartbreaking, horrifying, and long overdue. People are asking, is Chrisean really putting her son in danger? Or is this just another toxic spiral between exes looking for clout? Because if what Bino said is even half true, this might be one of the darkest turns yet in Chrisean Rock's already chaotic story. Now, if you somehow missed the roller coaster that is Chrisean Rock's love life, here's a quick rundown, because this story doesn't make sense without it. Chrisean shot to fame as the fiery, unpredictable girlfriend of rapper Blueface. Their relationship was chaotic, public, and honestly, impossible to look away from. Between viral fights, livestream breakdowns, and headline after headline, their love story became one of social media's most toxic sagas. Then came baby Chrisean Jr., and fans hoped motherhood might finally calm the storm. But instead, things only got messier. After splitting from Blueface, Chrisean was spotted with her new flame, Bino, another rapper who quickly became entangled in her whirlwind world of drama, loyalty tests, and emotional outbursts. Fast forward to now, and that same ex, the one who once defended her online, is the person accusing her of being an unfit mom. It's the kind of plot twist only Chrisean Rock could deliver, and it's left everyone wondering who's really telling the truth this time. And that's when everything blew up. Out of nowhere, Bino went live, pacing, frustrated, and ready to set the record straight. What started as him clapping back at fans who were clowning him for getting dumped turned into a full-blown expose that left everyone stunned. Bino claimed he'd seen things that made his stomach turn, that Chrisean was allegedly feeding baby Chrisean Jr. things no infant should ever touch, barely tending to him when he cried, and ignoring serious signs that the baby might need medical attention. He even said CPS had been called multiple times, but somehow, nothing ever happened. According to Bino, it was like watching a slow-motion disaster, one that no one seemed willing to stop. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing. "This can't be real," one commenter wrote. Others said they always suspected something was wrong, but never had proof. Bino didn't hold back either, saying Chrisean was playing mom for the internet, and that behind closed doors, it was chaos. Within minutes, the internet was on fire, clips of the live being reposted everywhere, hashtags like #ProtectJr and #ChriseanExposed trending within hours. It wasn't just gossip anymore. People were genuinely concerned for the baby's safety. Then came the so-called receipts. In follow-up lives, Bino doubled down. Describing in painful detail moments, he said proved Chrisean wasn't caring for her son properly. He talked about a night when the baby allegedly fell off the bed, and instead of rushing to help, Chrisean just left him there. He claimed he had to step in, pick the baby up, and calm him down himself. According to him, that was the moment he realized she didn't have the instincts of a real mom. Viewers were torn. Some were horrified, calling for an investigation. Others accused Bino of being bitter and clout-chasing, using a child to get back at an ex. One viral comment read, "He sounds heartbroken, not hateful." Another shot back, "If you care that much, why are you going live instead of going to the police?" It became a moral tug-of-war across social media. Who do you believe, the woman accused of neglect or the ex airing private family business online? Meanwhile, Chrisean stayed quiet. No Instagram rants, no tearful lives, just silence. And that silence spoke volumes. Blueface, on the other hand, was still behind bars when all this started, but fans began resurfacing old clips where he had said almost the exact same things, warning people that Chrisean wasn't fit to care for their son. Suddenly, Bino's accusations didn't sound like a bitter ex's revenge. They sounded like a confirmation. Because here's the thing. This isn't the first time fans have raised red flags about Chrisean's behavior. People still remember those viral videos from her pregnancy. Drinking, smoking, and insisting she was fine. Even then, followers were begging her to slow down, warning that it could affect the baby. And when Chrisean Jr. was born, it didn't stop there. Blueface had publicly called her out months ago for missing her son's hernia surgery appointments, claiming she was prioritizing her own drama over his health. At the time, fans thought he was exaggerating or just trying to get revenge. But now, with Bino repeating similar stories, it's painting a chilling pattern that's hard to ignore. Every incident seems to fit the same cycle. A scandal breaks, Chrisean defends herself online, the internet moves on, until something worse happens. And every time, that little boy is caught in the middle. It's the kind of heartbreaking repetition that's turning what once felt like celebrity drama into something genuinely tragic. People aren't just gossiping anymore. They're begging for someone, anyone, to step in and protect that child before it's too late. And of course, it didn't take long for Chrisean to clap back. After days of silence and speculation, she finally went live, eyes puffy, voice cracking, and attitude on 10. She told her followers she was tired of people talking down on her as a mother and claimed that all these accusations were nothing but hate and jealousy. According to her, baby Chrisean Jr. is perfectly healthy, perfectly happy, and perfectly fine, and everyone spreading rumors is just preying on her downfall. She doubled down, saying people needed to stop diagnosing her son from behind their phones, insisting that just because he isn't walking yet doesn't mean something's wrong. She even brought God into it, saying her baby is blessed from head to toe and that anyone speaking negativity over him is cursed. It was passionate, raw, and undeniably emotional. But the internet wasn't buying it. Clips from her live spread fast, and the comments were brutal. "This isn't hate. This is concern," one viewer wrote. Another said, "She sounds more angry than accountable." Even fans who once defended her were quietly backing away, saying her tone felt more defensive than sincere. The irony is, the more she tried to convince the world that everything was okay, the more people started to believe something definitely wasn't. Because at this point, it's not just about what she says, it's about what people keep seeing. And for many, that live only raised more questions than it answered. After that explosive live, things only got darker. Not long after her rant defending her parenting, Chrisean found herself at the center of yet another controversy, one that fans said crossed the line completely. During a Twitch stream, she was seen leaving baby Chrisean Jr. alone in the car while she argued with Blueface outside, and that moment sent the internet into full meltdown mode. Viewers clipped it, shared it, and tagged CPS nonstop. Within hours, reports started circulating that child services had been contacted again, and this time, people weren't just gossiping. They were genuinely scared for that baby's safety. The fallout hit hard. Chrisean's Twitch account was banned, sponsors backed away quietly, and even longtime supporters started saying they couldn't defend her anymore. Blueface, fresh out of prison, added fuel to the fire with a few cryptic posts that fans immediately interpreted as subtle shots. He didn't name names, but when he wrote, "Sometimes you gotta save your own blood," everyone knew exactly who he was talking about. For the first time, the conversation shifted from celebrity drama to something much heavier. Fans weren't laughing or trolling, they were worried. Threads filled with people pleading for her to get help, for someone to step in, for that little boy to finally have peace. The noise, the fights, the lives, all of it had turned into something way too real. And in that moment, it stopped being about who was right or wrong, and started being about who was going to protect Chrisean Jr. before it was too late. So at this point, everyone's asking the same question. Is Hood Bino exposing the truth about Chrisean Rock, or is he just stirring the pot for clout? On one hand, his stories line up a little too perfectly with things Blueface has said in the past. But on the other, we all know how messy this circle can get when emotions, jealousy, and internet fame collide. Was Bino genuinely trying to protect that baby, or was this his way of getting revenge after Chrisean moved on? Because let's be honest, in this world, truth and attention often look the same. And then there's Chrisean herself. Every time she speaks, it feels like she's fighting the world, trying to prove that she's not the villain everyone paints her to be. But between the CPS calls, the public meltdowns, and the non-stop livestream chaos, it's getting harder and harder for fans to tell what's real and what's performance. The internet used to tune in for laughs, but now, people are watching out of concern, and that's a dangerous shift. At the end of the day, one thing's clear. This isn't just celebrity drama anymore. There's a real child caught in the middle of all this noise, and no amount of likes or views can fix that. Still, social media never sleeps, and neither does the story. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Bino finally saying what everyone's been afraid to admit? Or is this just another chapter in a never-ending PR nightmare? Drop your thoughts below, because this story is far from over. And from the looks of it, the next twist might be the biggest one yet.